Have you ever been startled awake in the dark, your heart racing and your mind swirling with confusion? It's easy to brush it off as a bad dream or a bit of stress, but sometimes these episodes are your body's way of sounding the alarm. What if the true culprit wasn't anxiety or a nightmare, but something far more subtle, like that handful of mixed nuts you enjoyed before bed? It seems innocent, even healthy. After all, we've always heard nuts are good for us, a source of heart-healthy fats, protein, and essential nutrients. But what if the timing and type of nuts you choose at night are quietly sabotaging your body while you sleep, especially if you're over 60? It's a topic many overlook: how certain nuts and late-night snacks can disrupt blood pressure, blood flow, and even your brain's delicate balance. Let's take a closer look at why your evening snack choice matters so much more than you think. Let's start with pecans. Rich, buttery, and a staple in holiday treats, pecans seem wholesome. But when eaten late at night, they may pose risks, especially for older adults. Pecans are packed with saturated fats and calories. In small doses during the day, your active metabolism can handle these nutrients, breaking them down and putting them to good use. At night, however, your body slows down. Digestion lags, circulation eases, and those fats linger in your bloodstream longer. This leads to heavier, thicker blood, an environment that, over the hours you're lying still, increases the risk of clot formation. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that high saturated fat snacks eaten late can literally thicken your blood, compounding the risk for those whose blood vessels are already less elastic due to age. The smart move? Enjoy your pecans in the morning, when your body's at its most active. Now, let's turn to pine nuts. These tiny, buttery seeds are celebrated for their omega-6 fatty acid content. We need some omega-6, but the balance between omega-6 and omega-3 is crucial. Most people, especially in Western diets, already get too much omega-6 and not enough omega-3. When this imbalance tips further, as with a late-night serving of pine nuts, inflammation increases inside your blood vessels. Chronic vascular inflammation can make arteries stiffer and more fragile, a dangerous combination with age. A study in the Journal of Lipid Research highlighted how omega-6 heavy diets are linked to greater vascular inflammation, particularly in older adults. If you love pine nuts, have them earlier in the day, and always pair them with omega-3 rich foods to restore balance. Hazelnuts are another commonly overlooked nut, often found in sweet spreads and desserts, but also eaten solo by health-conscious snackers. They're rich in arginine, an amino acid that causes blood vessels to widen. During the day, this effect is generally positive, helping blood flow more freely. But at night, for older adults or those with unstable blood pressure, sudden or excessive vasodilation can trigger vascular instability. Blood pressure may drop or spike unpredictably, increasing the risk of ruptured capillaries in the brain or eyes. A review in the Journal of Hypertension Research warned of this risk, especially for seniors. The solution? Enjoy hazelnuts in the morning or early afternoon, when your cardiovascular system is better able to handle these shifts. Trail mix sounds like a perfect bedtime snack. Nuts for protein, dried fruit for sweetness. But most commercial trail mixes pack a double punch of sodium and sugar. High sodium causes your body to retain water, raising blood pressure, while sugar fuels inflammation in your arteries. During sleep, when blood flow is naturally slower, these factors combine to create the ideal environment for clot formation. A study in Circulation found that high sodium, high sugar snacks before bed significantly increased nighttime blood pressure and vascular stiffness in older adults. If you crave trail mix, make your own. Unsalted nuts, unsweetened dried fruit, and no chocolate or candy. Most importantly, eat it earlier in the day. Salted roasted almonds are a staple in many homes, tasty, crunchy, and easy to eat by the handful. But just 1 ounce of salted almonds can contain up to 200 milligrams of sodium. For those over 60 or managing high blood pressure, even small amounts of additional sodium can be harmful. Sodium increases blood volume and pressure, forcing your heart to work harder while you sleep. Nighttime should be a period of rest and repair, but high sodium puts your cardiovascular system on high alert. Research in the Journal of Clinical Hypertension shows that moderate sodium intake before bed leads to significant nighttime blood pressure spikes, especially in older adults. Swap salted for unsalted almonds and enjoy them in moderation, and ideally, not as a bedtime snack. Pistachios are often seen as a healthy, light snack, but they're rich in arginine, which, like in hazelnuts, can cause blood vessels to dilate. Coupled with the common addition of salt, pistachios can create a seesaw effect on your blood pressure during the night, widening and narrowing blood vessels in quick succession, placing extra stress on your heart and brain. A study in the American Journal of Physiology found that increased nitric oxide activity at night can disrupt blood pressure regulation, especially in older adults, leading to uneven blood flow in the brain. Choose unsalted pistachios and enjoy them earlier in the day to minimize nighttime risks. Even walnuts, often praised as brain food for their omega-3 content, can be problematic when eaten late. Their healthy fats are beneficial during the day but linger in the bloodstream at night, especially for those whose metabolism has slowed with age. This can raise triglyceride levels, disrupt blood flow, and increase the risk of cardiovascular issues. A study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that high-fat foods late at night raise nighttime triglycerides and can stiffen arteries over time. If you experience indigestion or acid reflux after eating walnuts at night, you may also be disrupting your sleep and increasing stress hormones. What does all this mean for your late-night snacking habits? It's not about eliminating nuts from your diet. They're still a valuable source of nutrition. It's about timing and portion control. By shifting your nut intake to earlier in the day and choosing unsalted, plain varieties, you give your body the best chance to process these nutrients effectively without compromising your nighttime rest or cardiovascular health. Our bodies work hard all day, and even small choices, like what we snack on before bed, can make a big difference. When you choose wisely, you support your heart, brain, and sleep quality, protecting your health one mindful snack at a time. Your body will thank you with better sleep, steadier blood pressure, and fewer unwelcome nighttime surprises. Remember, it's not just what you eat, but when you eat it that matters most.